boots on the ground, putting it down. Just get my little workout in, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to get my guns back, you know. So Mickey D, what are you talking about? Cap guns? Welcome back to the Scoop, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mickey D, your host. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. Today we're going to talk about, we're going to give you some updates. Let's talk about uranium, gold, silver a little bit, um, but whatever you want to talk about. That's what we'll talk about. But anyway, what's going on? A lot going on. It's Fed Day. The Fed's not going to change anything. We all know that. Um, Hope you had a great, great Father's Day, you fathers out there. If you missed my message on Father's Day to all the fathers, I did give a update and different information. I gave, different dads, and I shouted out a lot of, the stepdads, stand-in dads, and fathers who carry the blame, to the fathers behind bars, to the fathers of many, to the tired fathers, to the faithful fathers, to the fathers still learning, and to the fatherless. I went over all that, but I didn't get a chance to do my sermon. Uh, Maybe next year at church I'll be able to do a sermon on Father's Day. But I like those, church sermons on Father's Day. They're really, really great, really great. But we're going to talk because we're having so much fun. We're in bull markets everywhere you turn, ladies and gentlemen, because chaos is what we started with at the beginning of the year, right? We said we were going to have chaos this year. So we got a chaotic world. Let's face it, it's just not only America, but it's chaotic everywhere. So that's good for some of our investments. Our rare earth trade. Let's take a look at that first. Gold silver trade. Our baby knockouts in the baby knockout newsletter are doing phenomenal. They don't go up every day. But if they go up and come down a little bit and go up and come down, you win. Vegas, they say, 51% of the time, if you win, you're a big winner. But we're winning more than 51% of the time with our baby knockouts, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want you to know that very, 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 very much. Who do we hear from this week? We heard from Mark Tup. Ron, I want to thank you, buddy, for all you do for the Scoop. Long time member of the Scoop team. He saw an error that I made, and he quietly pointed it out to me, and I appreciate that when, because I do this one time and one time only. So looking here or looking there or whatever, making mistakes like I always do, I make mistakes. But Ned, uh, that Navy article, that Navy store stuff you sent me, I appreciate it on Father's Day. There, thanks for that. Uh, like I said, Mark, great to hear from you. I hope your mom's doing well. Um, you guys, there's the war going on, and I'll talk a little bit. The war is crazy. It's wild, because the you guys, I'm preface this. I'm a military veteran. All my family's military and all that. I can remember when I was younger, and I was in the Navy younger. I'd call my parents, from overseas somewhere, and I'd ask, did they hear about something? And it was a big story there, but in America, nobody heard anything, you know. And that's when I realized that the disinformation and the misinformation that countries go through is just phenomenal. Let me explain the difference to you guys. Now, you guys know they're both false. So disinformation and misinformation. So the disinformation that countries use, ladies and gentlemen, is false. It's deliberately false. It deliberately spread rumors and what have you all over. They try and get them in say where it goes all over the world. Misinformation is just flat out uh, false stuff. It's just what would you say? It's the I don't. You're gonna hear a lot of stuff that you say, "Well, I can't believe this." You may hear stuff from Washington, the president. You may think, "Well, why is such and such doing that? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Why are they saying this? Why are they saying that?" It's not for us. It's just a lot of false misinformation for other people all over the world. That's who it's for. It's not for us. The conspiracy theories, the misinformation of who did what or what we're gonna do. It's just for people all over the world. It's not for us. So take this and think about some of this stuff that you're hearing and some of the stuff that people are saying. Just think about it. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. But with that said, I don't want to hold you too long. Once again, interest rates, no. Thank you if you got a hold of us this week. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the charts real quick. And I'm not gonna hold you. Let's take a look. We're in a bull market. There's not a lot to be said. I ain't gotta say a lot of stuff. I don't have to come on here every week because stocks go up and stocks go down. So most of the time, your stocks are going to, stair step up, a little bit. They're gonna come down a little bit. We're in a bull market. You guys have been with bull markets before with me. And these stocks are going much, much higher. Much higher. So just hang in there. Hit like, share, and subscribe also. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining me. Before we jump into rare earths, I want to tell you this is what I said the other day. It was kind of controversial, someone told me, with samarium, because I don't believe the Chinese are going to make good on this agreement. They say they may give us some stuff here and there, but I fail to believe that they're going to fill their end of the deal and give us the rare earths we need for our missile defense and for our fighter jets and stuff. That's just me. You may think that the Chinese will come through. That's just Mickey D, and the scoop. That's our opinion and our opinion only. So, Mr. Chalmers, probably tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I didn't believe it then, and I really don't believe it now that the Chinese will come through and give us any of those military rare earths that we need. A couple days later, here, Reuters is reporting. This is Lori Chin and Fanny Potkin. Exclusive here. U.S. China trade truce leaves military use rare earth unresolved. Sources say. Yeah, well, the rare earths. Yeah, it's kind of unresolved, and you guys can see. I've told you for years and years. These rare. It's a dirty job. It's a dirty job, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, gentleman there he's smoking his cigarette as he's doing his thing here. He's not around anything inflammatory, I'm sure, but those licenses are tough. Uh, let's take a look at China withholding export of certain military use rare earth materials. Shazam! Who'd have thought it? Who think it? Don't think like that. China always tells us the truth. What do you do? Russia too, Mickey. What are you talking about? Those are our favorite countries. I love me some Putin, don't you? China negotiations in London appear to link rare earth exports to U.S. AI chip curbs. Yeah, don't you think so? Trump administration faces challenges due to China's rare earth controls, like closure of auto dealerships and auto manufacturing plants and all that other stuff coming to America, coming to a city near you. U.S. Signaled possible extension to current tariffs beyond August 10th deadline, sources say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, It's rough. It's rough out there. It's rough out there. Let's just go on a little bit more here. Beijing, Singapore. The renewed U.S. China trade uh, trade truce struck in London left a key area of export restrictions tied to national security untouched. An unresolved conflict that threatens a more comprehensive deal. Two people briefed on the detailed outcomes of the talks told Reuters. Uh, Beijing, Beijing, we're talking China, has not committed to grant export clearance. Here we go. Let's get this right here. You only do this once, so just get it right the first time. I don't often do that. Beijing has not committed to grant export clearance to some specialized rare earth magnets that the U.S. military suppliers need for fighter jets and missile systems, people said. The United States maintained exports curbs on China's purchases of advanced artificial intelligence chips out of concern that they may also have military applications. So they're hiding from us. We're hiding from them. It Who's more important, AI or actually building our missiles and getting what we need, ladies and gentlemen, getting what we need. I hope you guys could see that. That was just terrible on my part. If you can. But anyway, let's take a look at some rare earths and take a look at our baby knockouts are really knocking out the competition, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing very, very well. Um, the list is going to grow bigger. It's going to get bigger. But right now, some of the stocks are, some of them are just, there's a lot of hype, but with, some of them don't have any substance behind them right now. So when they get that, then we're going to jump all over them. I don't know why. I wanted to get you guys the index real quick, but that's not coming up. Uh, I'll try not a baby knockout, but MP Materials is moving today, so we'll take a look at that one. It's one of the big. It's a little too mature to be a baby knockout, but as you can see, it's really motored up. It's right now. It's oh, relative strength here is 79. It's getting a little up there, but as you can see, it's over its purple right here, which is 200-day moving average. We got a 48-day crossover. We have 13-day crossover of the red, the 48-day. The black is the 13-day. Why do we use the 48-day? Because Wall Street cheats and they get in early often, and they use insider trading, something that Washington is allowed to do, but we're not allowed to do it. So that's why we get in a little early ourselves. Anyways, MP Materials, ladies and gentlemen, it's doing well. It's one of the big rare earth plays that we will all be talking about here in the future. Let's take a look at here's the VanEck Rare Earth and Strategic Metals ETF. I can get up for you here. It is also doing it is crossed over. The 13-day is crossed over the 48-day, and we still have that big test at the 200-day. But when the ETFs are rolling, and the whole sector gets rolling, it's going to be very good, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how it goes, and it's going to go good for. It's going to go great for all of us when these stocks really start. I mean, some of you say, "Well, BKD, we're up, hundreds of percent on a lot of these stocks," but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Gold and silver, of course, with gold up over 30, 33, over 34, straddling that 34 right now, $3,400 an ounce, and you got silver over straddling that 37 or so. way over 36. So we said at 36, 37. As long as it was keeping holding, well, really said 35.5. And once it was holding 35.5 and it broke 36, we had a clean breakout, multi-year breakout, 13-year breakout. But then right now we seem to be holding up really, really well. One of our baby knockouts that has been a kind of little Cinderella story here is Vino Silver and Gold Mines, doing very, very well. $3.15. Of course, you guys know we were in 45 baby knockout newsletter, 50 cents or so. Wherever you got in, wherever you got in a dollar, that's fine. You're still going to make profits. This company is still going to do very, very well. It's riding that 13-day right now. Looks like we're forming maybe a bull flag or so, and we can go sideways for a little while with Vino, but it's going to go up much, much higher in the long run, ladies and gentlemen. We believe that gold and silver baby knockouts in the baby knockout newsletter will do exceptionally well this cycle. They won't go straight up every day, but they're going to go up and they're going to come back. They're going to go up and they're going to come back. This is very, it's a trade that people have been waiting for the silver trade. They've been waiting years, dozens of years for this thing, and now it's here. So it's not a time to play with this thing and be cute. And if you're in it to win it, and we don't chase them, we replace them. So, ladies and gentlemen, let this thing play out. Don't let them shake you out of your position. Set some stops when you think these things have really gone up real high. But right now, you're in the driver's seat right now. If you got these stocks, they will turn into employees. That's what I tell everybody. You'll turn into employees, and they'll work for you during this bull market, especially if you're unemployed, maybe, and you got, say, for instance, you picked up Vino Silver and Gold for really, really on the cheap, or some of the other baby knockouts that are in the baby knockout newsletter that are going up right now. I can't believe it. Some of these stocks are still 20 and 30 cents. They're coming from 15 cents up to 20 cents, up to 25 cents here lately. So make sure you get your copy of the baby knockout newsletter and look at some of these things. I ain't gonna say no more, but it's only $99 a year, not a month, a year. $99 for the whole year, and you can get the baby knockout newsletter. You get at least 12 copies, and you get more. You get the updates and everything. But that's either you want it or you don't. And when we're in a bull market like this, it's something that should be wanted. To be wanted. I'll put the books out for you. Strips got the new book out. Silver investing for new investors is out. There's a lot of information out, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to go anywhere else to get these stocks. They're right here for you. Remember when uranium now, which had a good day, uranium here this week, early in the week, right? A great day. Um, also, we had a big deal. Big deal is it 200 million buy from Sprott, the Spot, to a big time deal. You read about it. Read about it. Anyway, we believe when Encore was smashed down, and we got kind of like a bull flag here. We said we were going, it's going to do well. We're up now, up over our 48-day moving average, and we're up over we're riding right now we're riding the 13-day, and we're up over that 48-day, that red right here. But we still have a big test up here, big purple test. That's a 200-day moving average. So we have a little way. We still have some work to do with Encore, but it looks really, really good, and we're gonna definitely. That's definitely one that we're going to roll with throughout the duration of this uranium bull market, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of you have been weighing in a little bit on what's going on with this Israel, and we think that's really going to help our. I talked about the Strait of. I've been to this area. I've sailed through this area. The warship. Let me
$3.
Let me see, show you guys a little bit of what's
dollars
around here.
in China.
I'm going to leave this
We have a lot of firepower, ladies and gentlemen,
just last year.
in the theater, in the area, if needed.
This is just last year, ladies and gentlemen. It's buffering and all that stuff, but I'll leave the video up for you if
We can make
you want
things happen.
to tap up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was telling you about the Strait of
Yeah,
Hormuz, and
I'd go over the
all
street.
of you, ladies and gentlemen, that well wishes to my dad. I want to thank you guys.
Yeah.
He's doing better. He's doing better.
Oh,
This Strait of Hormuz here, I spent a lot of time here in the Persian Gulf playing war games, ladies and gentlemen. And this area is pretty narrow, 20, 21 so miles wide.
probably
Uh,
not. 21
Getting
the
through
length,
there on big aircraft
one to
carriers
the
and
other,
battle
21
groups
miles.
and things trying to get through here is it's easy to be hit, especially from Iran, which Iran controls just pretty much that area. So you got to be nicey nicey to Iran, but apparently Israel was not very nicey nicey. So their real
Nice.
strategy, their real ace card there is to try and do something to interrupt commerce here in the Straits of Hormuz. Otherwise, they can't. You saw they can't. We've got the Iron Dome there in Israel. They can't touch us.
Oh, they can, huh? Oh, okay. Back to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. It's our time. Think of stocks as your employees. Think of stocks as your employees. You know, they have good days and they have bad days. You business owners, you know what I'm talking about. You know, um, on the bad days, what do? You may want to reward them by buying some more shares when they go down 20% or so over the course of a week or a month or so. If you believe in the company and you have a lot of conviction in the company, ladies and gentlemen. Our rare earth bull market right now, our gold and silver bull market right now, our uranium bull market right now are going to do very, very well. Our Navy AI baby knockout did a funding, so of course it's going to go down for a minute, and it's going to charge back up. The company's going to do phenomenally well, and you'll see in the long run. But I'm going to leave this video up here. You guys can take a look at some of the way we used to live on the ships and stuff, and you can see what happened in the area, the Persian Gulf area last year, and whether they're going to close the Strait of Hormuz or not. And I'll show you that. You can see the video in its entirety. But that's all I want. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. I'll be checking in midweek and sometimes on the weekend and stuff. You guys know there's not a lot to be said because you guys have been through these markets. You know what to do in a bull market. They're not going to shake you out. You have an idea of how much dinero, how much money you want to make. So that's going to help you out. Either set mental stops or set stops on your computer or however you trade on your electronic device, and you're gonna be all right. We're sitting pretty. We've done our homework. And we have the stocks already. Some of you have 2,000, 5,000, 50,000, 100,000 of these stocks that are going up right now. That's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling. And I'm loving it. Waking up every day and looking at what's going on, or, after you do whatever you have to do, your honey-do list, or you have to go out shopping and all that. And retirement life is beautiful, man. It's great, man. It's great. You sit back and you sit back and you relax, man. You beet juice, man. Beet juice. I don't recommend any drinks or anything, but that beet juice is pretty good, and you can get it from any store around, man. There's any store around. But I'm going to continue recovering and do my thing. I had a great Father's Day, like I said. I heard I still owe people calls, my daughter and everybody. Got to call people, let them know that you're doing all right, and see people, and I just got to let people know I'm all okay, because a lot of people have been concerned, and believe me, it's been overwhelming, and I love you all so much. And you see me, if you see me in any state of mind where I make any kind of mistakes or anything on this show, like I said, I'll do it one time so you can chime in and say, Mickey D, this is such and such, such and such. Give me some support, some recommendations, or comments. If you're doing well on the stock, don't name the stock, don't name the baby knockout, especially if it's in the baby knockout newsletter, because I have to take it down, and then I have to suspend you. And I haven't suspended anyone in 5 years. So if you do it, don't do it there. Do it maybe somewhere else. But no, don't do it at all because people pay money for our research, and our research is primo, man, because we're doing very, very well. But you guys take care. Have a great day. Once again, the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. You can see I write the books, and they're on Amazon.com. Nobody likes Amazon.com anymore. So you go to your local bookstore, or you order it, or do whatever you want to do. Okay. You guys take care, and I'll see you in a few days. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful rest of the trading day. Take care. Love you. God bless you. Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell you, Happy Juneteenth. We're going to celebrate it, even if they do say it's not a holiday. We're going to celebrate it. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Happy Juneteenth.